Hello and welcome to the latest of our reviews of the maps entered in the Farming Sim 2017 mod contest best map category, and we are looking at a map here called the Terra Italica, and this map is a map that represents an area of central northern Italy and has been developed by Sukaz and MarcoLs, and a couple of other people actually as well, potentially. So here we have it. Let's get into the map and take a look around. So we'll add our usual just in case we need them and get things loaded. So taking a look at the error log, doesn't appear to be any errors so far. I did see something for fabric script scroll by, so there could be some production on this map. Let's just have a quick look. There is a sage work, that is all. So there we have it. Let's just kind of get into the map. So no errors, which is good. And got our course play sorted. And we were in a little shed actually, and we've kind of popped out. So let's take a look at the map. We have not a huge number of fields. I think 40, 16, the 2, 20. Yes, 20 fields. There do seem to be some other fields here on the map, kind of dotted around, but they may not be usable. Maybe they're just grass, I don't know. Actually, let's just have a look. No, they're not. They're kind of just unused fields. Standard fruit types. In terms of fields we own. So we own field 1, field 2, field 14, field 12 all the way up here at the top, and I think that is all. That's all I can see. It's very interesting sort of, and once we get looking around we'll probably see more of this. Very interesting area. Kind of the locale, sort of the roads and the mountainous elements. Okay, so sell points we have 6. They sell pretty much everything that we have. So they buy pretty much everything. We don't have any animals on the map. To start with, we have 400,000 silo capacity. So let's take a look at the starting equipment. We have a New Holland 8340, a Case Optum CVX, a Case 1660 axial flow, and a 14-foot header for that axial flow. We have a Metaltech DB8. We have a Cullimer L300. We have a Great Plains 3P1006NT Cedar, and we have a pickup truck. That is all the equipment we have. This is the farmyard. Vulcan gas. I don't think mud mod is on this. So what have we got here? That's water. That's straw and hay on the farm. Seeds and fertilizer on the farm. Although I don't see any seeds and fertilizer there. Here it is behind me. We've got a fuel pump there as well by the looks of it. That's fertilizer. Those are our seeds. These are nice puddles on the farm. Little fence going around things. Let's have a look around the map. Don't think that's an openable door. I'm guessing that is manure, maybe. Definitely something going on here. This is, I think, our cow shed, maybe. There's definitely a cow shed vibe going on here. We got our food troughs over there. And yeah, this is definitely our cow shed. This is chickens, but I don't know since when chickens have required water. What have we got here? Wool pallets. So wool pops out here as well. So we've got our chickens, and we've also got our sheep here, I guess. I think the sheep and the chickens share the same area. This is for both sheep and chickens. Get over this. Run down the side. Well, interesting sort of setup here. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe that's for food. And there's water. So yeah, I think that's our sheep setup. Our pigs are over here. It's a very small, tidy, well, tight, not necessarily tidy farmyard. This is, I think, where our pigs live. So everything's on the yard. Very small space. We've got a slurry tank here. Guessing that's, I'm not sure what that's for. So buried in the hillside. But everything's kind of tight on this farm. I like the fence here. It's kind of, you know, a little bit broken, sort of little fence. The gates are not hugely wide, so you won't get big headers and stuff through there. But this is a farm where you've got very limited space. I'm thinking that is I'm thinking this is silo, potentially. Got a shed there. We have our equipment kind of just dropped down. It's a very uneven floor, but that's actually kind of rustic and nice kind of thing to it. We've got a, I was going to say this is a side clamp, but it's not. Do we have a side clamp on this farm? Here we do. Yes, we have a side clamp. Slurry pit. That's a big, deep slurry pit. Don't want to fall in that. Actually, you won't be getting out of that in a hurry. It's an interesting arrangement you have on this sort of cow shed. It's got these very big, kind of complex sort of pieces of machinery to deal with the waste. It is kind of detailed like that. It's nice. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. We've got a fully animated conveyor belt system here. Very dirty looking and rusty, but yeah, it's taking the waste and the manure. So that's kind of nice. So I think we've kind of covered everything on the main yard. We've kind of run around that, covered everything. We've got some nice brick buildings. So we've got some more modern bit looking buildings. I don't see a farmhouse, or maybe that's the farmhouse. Interesting. It's kind of, that's the farmhouse almost, right next to the manure shed, I guess. Is that the farmhouse? Oh, I don't know. Got ivy and everything. It's quite nice. Okay, so let's take a tour around the map and see what we've got. We're down at 6 o'clock essentially. Let's kind of go anti-clockwise and we'll hit this one here. Consorizo Granum Itali. Sorry for the pronunciation, but where are we? We're in a deep hole. I think we've fallen through the map. So above us is a tip point, basically, and we're stuck in it. So now be careful of that. Let's go to this and let's see if we've got any better. Oh damn, we are stuck as well. That is annoying. Okay, let's try here and see if we can recover the situation by being above ground. That's kind of cool. Gate opens with flashing lights. So this is where we fell in earlier. So there's a grain drop-off point. Now we seem to be in the air. Oh, hold on. Did we? Yeah, we kind of flew. So that is essentially, we kind of fell in here. When you spawned in, we were sort of underneath this. That's a grain sale point. There's another one somewhere here, I guess. And that's another sale point. So there's a couple of sale points there. I'm trying to think why they're two straight on top of each other. I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing, just different kind of items they sell. This is the location right here. Very nice looking yard. I've got a weighbridge in here as well, nice big one. Got some what looks to be a railway line here. Don't know if there's actually working trains on this map, but we do have, and this is actually kind of cool. Some very old looking, this is not the kind of modern stuff, this is literally kind of old rolling stock type stuff. We've got potatoes and sugar beet there. And then we've got a European, so there's the logos and stuff. Actually really well done. And these are the trains. I am interested how realistic they are. I think they are. They're sort of a European style loco. We've got a kind of nice look there. And yeah, there's definitely some interesting sort of elements there to the trains. A kind of a sort of Italian look. Okay, so let's go to this next stop. I can't pronounce that. I'm very sorry, but let's hit the next location. This is. What's that? A button? Well, that's just lights. So we have here a lumberyard. Selling point for wood chips. Selling point for wood. This is the crane arrangement. This model has been used in the past for a pallet board factory, and I'm not sure if this is actually that or if it's just a there's the light. It's kind of got particle animation as well. Oh yes, it is. Ooh, it is actually a proper thing. So we can sell, but also we can drop off logs and stuff and fuel, and we can get board pallets out of this. I'm not sure what we do with the board pallets actually. I actually don't know. Okay, so that opens up. Actually, this is really good. They've got all the doors are opening. Most of the time when you see this map, this mod, all of the doors are already open. This one you kind of got to get things open to actually get out things. I'm guessing the kind of output is sold straight away, maybe? I don't know where it's actually spawning. I don't see the spawn location at all. But it's interesting. It's nice little yard. We've got a few trees around as well. When we get in the air, we'll have a look at the forestry position a little bit better, but that's pretty nice. Let's take a look at the next spot. Again, I'm not going to try pronouncing this because I'll just make a fool of myself, and I'll completely destroy the Italian language. So we'll pop up here. This is another sell point. We have kind of a sort of seen this model before on one of the reviews we've done today. Oh well, in the last couple of days. It's very much a kind of functional concrete silo bunker type thing, but we've got a Consorto de Carne. Oh, this I think is the this is the animal dealer too. So this is the animal dealer, and then we've got a grain sale point right next door. And that doesn't open. I'm trying to see if there's a trigger point around here. But this looks like the animal dealer. Can't see a trigger point. Guess it's around here somewhere. Open the dialogue and purchase animals. Ah, sorry, we passed it. It's here. It's what I was thinking was a weighbridge, but it is actually a weighbridge, but it's also a it's the trigger point. So that's kind of cool. They've taken that and they've put up some of their own signs. That's good. Let's take out this gas station, see what they've done here. This is another farmyard with the nice rustic buildings. Really, I do like these buildings. They do fit with the countryside. And they open up as well. Very kind of straightforward and simple. The dealer, so this is going to be the store. Yep. ACO, your agriculture company, selling farm materials. Obviously your usual suspects. We've got Sane, Kuhn, Amazon, Grimley, and we've even got the Karcher car washers. So we've got all of those sort of stuff. Nice big lot. So lots of space for spawning vehicles. Let's take a look at this one. This is sell point for, well, those are potatoes. So guessing it's potatoes, but I was expecting it to be sugar beet. And here's our sugar beet. So sugar beet sell point and potato sell point. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what that is, but that looks quite disgusting. Lots of big puddles around, and they're kind of well done. Although it is a very sunny place. Talia Saccarini. We've got, is this a weighbridge? I think that might be a weighbridge, or it's the entrance anyway. We've got another, potentially another sell point there, or maybe well bridge or something like that. Talia Saccarini Commercial. Yeah, it's a nice nice setup. It's kind of a little bit rabbit warren like, but it's actually really nice kind of sugar beet factory, as it were. Let's take a look at the spinnery. Where have we spawned? Hagenstad Happy Sheep are back. Somebody should do some different wool bales. What's that? Selling point for eggs. Okay, so we can sell our eggs here. We've got our spinnery, which is essentially a sell point. It's actually a really tight spot. This is, you can't bring a semi-trailer down here. That will not fit. This is definitely, it's a very, very tight road. I actually think this map is, you're going to be using small trucks a lot. The roads are very, very kind of tight and narrow. So I'm thinking with this map, you'll be using the IT runners or the AR frame trucks for everything. You won't get a semi-trailer around any of these roads. They're very, very tight. Although we're on the inside, so why did I do that? Let's have a look. This is Biogas. Looks like an actual company. Pretty nice sign. Let's see. Can we go in here? Kind of looks like we can go in here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. How do we... There's some kind... I'm looking for a silo king. The usual suspects, as it were. But I can't see one. What's that? That's a light. I don't know how we actually operate this. I'd like to say this is how, you know, where's the lights? That's German. There's definitely something in there. Oh, hold on. So, oh, okay. Gonna open it from the inside. Oh, that's crafty. That's actually confusing. That's kind of cool. There is a little computer here. Let's have a look. Got a bit of logos and stuff, so showing you what's going on. And if we need to go to the bathroom, we have a little shower bathroom thing there. But yeah, this is our weighbridge, and I'm guessing this is the tip point. Ooh, kind of got that kind of messed up. Okay, so let's just pop out of here. So there is where are we? We're actually underneath everything. That is not a good one to go to. So yeah, that's the I'm guessing that's the drop off. Let's see if we can find the digestate locale. This is it, I guess. Yep, digestate fuel level. So it's kind of interesting sort of arrangement they've got. A very big biogas plant, kind of very functional and actually kind of very clean, and I like it. It's nice. And we've even got a little smokestack here. Oh no, it has actually got the pipe at the middle. That's fine. We've got a side clamp here as well, and it is actually quite nice. I'm wondering why there is a weighbridge there. We can't get at it there, but there's a weighbridge coming out as well. So there we have it. That's the biogas plant, and that kind of covers off all the major areas. So let's kind of pop into a tractor and let's have a look at the field setup. So in terms of sizes, field 1 is 0.39 hectares. Field 2 is 1.25. Field 12 is 0.55. Field 14 is 0.88. And that's the last of the fields that we own. So not huge fields. There is grass on this map, so for instance this BGA here, you've got a huge body of grass all around it, so it is possible to do something there. Let's take a look at this field here. So this is field 3 and this is field 1. They're very close. However, you could potentially merge these two together. There is this telegraph pole, but that's in field 3 as opposed to that, and essentially the fields do have poles in them. Let's take a look from the air and have a look at the countryside. I am liking this map. It does look good. Let's see if we can cut down these big boys. Those are big trees, and there's some really tall. So there's a nice bit of forestry over there. We'll just head over there in a minute. And there's another bit of forestry over there. The kind of countryside is, very, very Italian, very Italian mountainous. It is actually really nice. I like the little town. I like the buildings. They fit. That sort of little sort of building set up there is actually pretty nice. It does fit really well. I'm just kind of heading towards the little forest here because I want to check this out. There's the BGA that we kind of looked at earlier. It's a rather interesting looking BGA. I do like it. It's nice. It's vast, and it is. It's not the traditional BGA, which is good. We have here everything covered, essentially. We have a little lumber yard. We've got there aren't a lot of trees in this forest, but there's quite a few. And it's an interesting little forest. Sorry, it's a kind of little mountainous forest. So, it's not something that you might take a Scorpion King in there or something like that, but it's going to be tricky. Again, no semi trailers on this map, I think, because the roads are so tight and windy and everything else. It's going to make for some very interesting trips around. There's a few little lots. You might be able to drop your placeable down. Land isn't flat, so effectively you can't use a field for placeable. It's a nice little farmyard there. There's a little church over there. There's more forestry. I think this is a nicely well done map. So in terms of rating, I think I'm going to give this one a 5. It's very well done, very clean. The fields are tight, but that's kind of part of the course of the area this is supposed to be representing. Not all of the fields are usable as purchasable fields. Some are there just for grass. Some are essentially just left fallow by the looks of it. It is a nice little sort of map. So it's got a lot going for it, and it's also, it's a little fun. So I do like the little town there. It's actually kind of nice and kind of reminiscent of sort of the Italian areas of the kind of the middle mountainous bits of the north. You've got these little windy, higgledy-piggledy houses. You've even got like the little streets buried in there between the houses, which is pretty cool. So as we fly over, these are very big and tall trees. I wonder if you can actually cut them down. That would actually be interesting. I don't think we can. I don't think they're a choppable tree. But this is a really nice map. I do like it. It's going to suit a particular playstyle. As I say, it's got a particular sort of playstyle to it. So I think it will sort of appeal to a good few people. It is, as I say, a nice map. So I think I'm going to give this a 5. Everything's working. It's visually appealing. It's got some good functionality in there. It doesn't have a huge number of sell points, but it does have, you know, a good number, a good sort of setup in terms of things that are put on the map. And I say it's visually very good looking. So this was, and I need to pronounce this properly again, the Terra Italica. So I will just make a note of the score. And we shall finish up. If you found this review useful, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of this series of mod reviews for the mod contest, best map category, please subscribe to the channel, and they will sort of be out there as I kind of get them prepared. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.